Destination is an alternative spring break program that strives to put college students in different environments over spring break, focusing on a certain social issue, but also striving to help them become active citizens and work service into their life. Not only just for that week, but into their everyday lives. Destination strives to focus on a variety of social issues, and some of those include working with urban issues with education, environmental education, disaster relief issues, disability and ability issues, and poverty and homelessness. The one that my group focused on was poverty and homelessness in Cincinnati, Ohio.
It didn't seem real until we got here, and I think actually a really big eye-opener for me was when we went to the drop-in center. We walked into the men's barracks and you saw all these like double beds, and they just had mattresses on them, and people actually lived here and dealt with this every single day, this issue, and it was a part of their life.
The drop-in center is just a building, but it was the people in here and the people that cared about people that changed my life. I truly believe they saved lives.
One thing that I've really learned from this destination trip is it's just given me a lot more compassion.
The volunteers are phenomenal. Volunteers are really the meat of what happens in these agencies, and I think if it wasn't for the volunteers, we couldn't do what we do. From picking up groceries, donations, to help serving the meal, what your folks are doing for us is very important in making this happen. And you'll see that when they come through the door. If there's nothing better than not thinking of yourself for a few minutes and really knowing that your talent, no matter what it is going to serve someone, fill their bellies and make them feel good for that day.
I saw lots of people sleep on the street. They have nowhere to go, and that really gave my attention. And by seeing that, I really think of doing something that can eliminate homelessness and poverty.
It's a very good trip for anyone to go on because your views of things get expanded, and we were working, but we were having fun at the same time.
What the Free Store Food Bank does is distribute food throughout the tri-state area to people who need it. Between two different donation programs, we receive about 1 million pounds of food that's donated. That food comes to us in an unsorted manner. However, it gets tossed into the bins. That's how we receive it. When we distribute it to our agencies, it needs to be sorted out, so we utilize volunteers for that purpose. And for food sorting and doing power packs like we're doing today, we utilize about 50,000 volunteer hours every year, and that's 10 to 15,000 people that come in and donate their time every year to the food bank.
I've learned so much, broken so many stereotypes, gotten to know a bunch of great people both from River Falls and from Cincinnati, and it's just such a great opportunity to get to do all this service in a week where it just gives you a new opportunity to broaden horizons, and I think it will really open my eyes when I get back to River Falls to help me see stuff that I can do in the River Falls community.
I was very compelled by my experience to actually interact with the people that are homeless, living on the streets or living in shelter, just anybody that we meet, able to talk to them, give them a smile.
EPIC stands for Elderly Persons in Community. We have room for 9 residents. We have 24-hour staff. They do the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry. They don't have time to wash windows, scrub woodwork, cut grass, weed flower beds, paint rooms, or whatever things like that that we still need to have done. And we really depend on our volunteers to help us out with that. We try to make this into a safe, happy, warm home that, where they can live with dignity and just give them a good quality of life.
We are a children's art program. The volunteers are here ripping out this carpet, which is a big help because there's only a couple volunteers and we can't do everything all the time, so it helps to have just physical labor come and rip it out. I think of it as a metaphor for their lives. Take out the stuff that you don't need and put in the things that are your own.
So it's really cool. You can go down there, benefit other people, help the community, work hard. It's a freaking blast. The whole trip is awesome.
We have several ministries here, the soup kitchen, which I basically oversee the operation here along with the cook. And the responsibilities here are to get the volunteers to serve the food, cook the food, clean up, and so forth. Without the support we're getting from the young people in college right now, we'd be struggling for our volunteers. And we greatly appreciate them coming in. And I'm sure it's a cultural experience for the people that are here. Just thank you all for being here. Come back again.
It's so much fun. You get a chance to meet friends, like make new friends. You get to travel to different cities. You get to learn more about issues that are like important around the country, and you also get to help people and make a difference.
All right, that's a wrap. Yeah.